stupid. He a retard. Spot low got A's on his G card. Bigfoot go hard with no regard. He like me, he did time on a 3-yard. I'm stuck on scrapes, I pipe Rezat. In the projects with scrap pipe and D-Mac. Colombo black in the back of the Maybach. Kill the track and push crack with payback. They stole my foes, I came back on 6s. That's the way I rose, Baymac on bitches. I'm in a 5-star with 2 king double beds. With 2 bad bitches doing the bobblehead. They stuck on the fact I still got Chucks on. Gone on the size of the rims that my truck on. Get my fuck on, let them suck on something. Let Buck bone and get the fuck on. Got a deal, but feel I need $1 million bill to borrow. That's on the real, just until tomorrow. He say, she say, BKCK. Groove on my C-Day, holla at a keyway. I got weight on me, the game won't wait on me. I'm on a plane with a whole gang of weight on me. When I was young, we played pick-a-team catch. Now I'm spending money on a nicotine patch. Don't front, the flow is getting comfortable. I know I'm the one you really ain't want to blow. I'm the shit, give counterfeits fit. I'm legit and I'ma get what I come to get. You just wanna shine, you don't wanna grind. It's beautiful on mine, you the one that's blind. And I ain't the one to open your eyelids. Quit lying, you ain't poking his eyelids.
$1, never touch Uno, he about his Prada. I stay up for the dough, can't lay up with a hoe. No, 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 no. It's quick moves like a quarterback sneak. The whole team listen when the quarterback speak. Eat notes by the load, Baymac on the road, making major dough.
He is iron high.
S.P.I.
Known to be so bangladocious.
Yes, he high.
They idolize my tight side.
You seen him struggling.
I done fucked around and went up and down.
Now watch him shine.
The coldest hoes, the coldest rolls. They ain't know if it'll happen or not. S.P.I. be rapping a lot, but he stay with a strap in the spot, and he scrap and he cap when he hot. He don't listen to no advice. He got that flow and he know it's nice. Turned down signing more than twice. Stuck to grind and he know his price. Met him a nigga that understood. He the perfect poet that run the hood. Gave him a chance to all he could. Off my advance, I could ball for good. All that leather and all that wood, sitting on top of all that chrome. Gear to the streets, all I should and appreciate all that dome.
S.P.I.
known to be so bangladocious.
Yes, he high.
They idolize my tight side.
You seen him struggling.
I done fucked around and went up and down.
Now watch him shine.
The coldest hoes, the coldest rolls. From the top to the bottom, back to the top. SP too active to stop. Just listen to the facts that I drop. On top of the tracks that I chop. I don't choose to lose. Nah, partner, you's confused. I share the views of fools to get tools infused. Using tools. Drake to the uses Jews. Now my music amusing Jews. I can't lose the news. Paparazzi, jacuzzi pools. Words spit like a Uzi ooze. Save wearing pink for them Susie Q's. I'm not like you bougie dudes. The shit I say is usually rude.
S.P.I.
known to be so bangladocious.
Yes, he high.
They idolize my tight side.
You seen him struggling.
I done fucked around and went up and down.
Now watch him shine.
The coldest hoes, the coldest rolls.
S.P.I.
known to be so bangladocious.
Yes, he high.
They idolize my title sign.
You seen him struggling.
I done fucked around and went up and down.
Now watch him shine.
The coldest hoes, the coldest rolls. It was point blank, through no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I could tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
Nate Bud, C-Mac, shout out my loc, Spotter Low, cuz. Nate Bud, on Hood. It's a beautiful world. You fight me? Fight, crib.
In the words of Spider Loke on my mama's mom.
The homie cook-up boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake Show with goddammit the homeboy Spider Low.
Here with SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch.
My nigga Spider Low.
Spider Loke, nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Loke.
Spider Low.
Spider Loke.
Spider Low.
Spider Low, that's my nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Loke. Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
You are now in the black box with the homie Spider Low, the most eastiest. Facts over feelings, keeping it a Google Plex. Feel my campaign.
Spider Low, Wake and Bake. Better keep it Google, nigga.
Loke is in LA somewhere doing it.
Google gang, straight legend. Google gang, SBI. Google gang, Google gang ain't here. You better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google, baby.
Bottom line, love life, show us a blessing. Pull up politic and blow us a session. Spot a local most easty. No mistake in the station. They making them statements. We waking and baking. Word of the day, EC on replay. The marijuana-thon with VJ Keyway, BS and BS. Killing on the track in the black box. We never put feelings over facts. Bay Machiavelli, run me the bread. I don't get mad, I get money instead. I be high, you can tell by a nigga eyes. But wise enough to enterprise, you dig a lies. Contemplating with the Google gang, conversating. Counting coins while these cowards in the comments hating. Only thing count, I count getting another comma. I'm a magnet to the money on my mother mama.
Better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of church press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google gang.
You can't keep it a Google, then don't mention me. Run a check through the set, I bet them niggas mention me. Red Bull and Hennessy, I keep the same energy. No matter on a solo or a couple homies with me. Tell them come get me if they want confrontation. I keep a couple shooters with me. And we right here waiting on shit to pop off. Take a nigga top off, you tempt me. All that BS, you can miss me. Slide down Century, doing about 60 in the gutter lane. Faded off yak and drop the pistol, hopping out the rain. I won't change, keep it a Google the only way. Mention me, I come out and play. That's on the gang. We're not the same. I ain't nothing like these rap niggas. Hanging with bangers, no bodyguards, we all strapped, nigga. All truth, no lies, facts over feelings. We ain't gonna start something we can't finish. Google gang.
Better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of church press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of church press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google gang.
Jeter. Gratitude is the attitude. This show is a blessing to be black, back in the black box, to politic and blow a succession. On my mama it is. Let's get to our word of the day. We got one. Language. Language is the word of the day, y'all. Immediately, I thought this word has something to do with language. Ironically, surprisingly, it doesn't, though. Language means showing or having very little strength, energy, or activity. It is generally used in formal and literary contexts. The trial proceeded at a languid pace as each attorney called up a whole roster of witnesses to testify. What an appropriate word. It's got witnessing and testifying in it, and we happen to be talking about the Drawz Down Challenge. I got getting more than I expected, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I thought I was gonna inspire or motivate some like comedy rappers to get on the beat, have some fun with it. However, to the contrary, we didn't motivated some MCs that really took it serious, and we done got some bars showing up on this Drawz Down Challenge that we got to get to. I can't wait to share with y'all. However, I want to reflect a little bit on how we got to this point of even running a Drawz Down Challenge. It all started when Miss Mika got the notorious footage of the fetish film with Wacko No Hunted performing a solo OnlyFans style freak act with his anal area aimed toward the ozone layer. Snakes slither around on their belly. So that's how it all began, how we got this Drawz Down Challenge in Big U. Damn, here come the buffering. Our connection is suffering, as usual. But anyway, so I find it ironic because, Ho No Hunted, he went on Bomb First recently, right? And I ain't listened to the interview. However, I seen the title say, Wacko No Hunted explains, exposes Stutterbox for telling on him and 7 Main Streets, right? I just find that hella ironic because we all heard a couple months ago Tiny Drawz from 6-0, Neighborhood to the Neighborhood, was on the line on Clubhouse with Ho No Hunted, and I hate to just imagine he might have his drawers down. And he was on there with Tiny Drawz, and Tiny Drawz just calling him back, and he was swearing up and down he didn't know who back was. He was caught all discombobulated. He like, who that nigga? Right? Because he know back was a confidential source, right? So he played off like he don't know who back is. However, what he did was that nigga TD mentioned Stutterbox. And the first thing out of Hold No Honey mouth was, what Stutterbox got to do with it? What Stutterbox could do with it? Stutterbox called my phone this morning, right? Now, he on the internet just yesterday, brand new interview release. He talking about Stutterbox told on him way back almost 20 years ago. But just a couple months ago, he talking about Stutterbox called his phone. I find that highly ironic. What type of dude is in touch with a cat that told on him almost 20 years ago? What business do he got calling his phone? It kind of like explains the irony of his comfort dealing with Takuchi. If according to him, Box told on him almost 20 years ago, and he comfortable not only accepting phone calls with him, being cordial. A couple years ago, Box's wife, it was revealed, was suffering from an illness, and Hold No Honey offered $100K to assist in getting his wife healthy. A nigga that apparently told on him, right? So then he want to say that Box also called him and tried to line me up. So he on the phone taking information, trying to line me up with a nigga that he know, according to him, told on not only him, but 7 of his homies. This what he did. And he found himself on Clubhouse. Just think about it. Most likely he had his draws down. And he was on there with 21 Savage, right? We go listen to the audio, but just put this in perspective, in the context. This nigga pressing 21 Savage apparently about a gun case or some type of case that disappeared according to Hold No Honey. And then we gonna go and analyze a case that just disappeared for Hold No Honey as well, a gun case. But check him out. We got a cool little visual to look at. Shout out to my boy 2 Dicks that provided us while we listen to this queer though. Oh, Baba though, like.
We trying to figure it out. The bitch trying to say I'm gay, so we got to figure out your shit. Maybe the bitch right, maybe she wrong. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. So we can take a week.
Whoa, off top. Did he just say, maybe I'm right, maybe she right? He say she trying to say maybe she right, maybe she wrong. Now he say 21 Savage or some female is throwing suspicions on his sexuality. And he start off by saying, maybe it's right, maybe it's wrong. Y'all heard him. It's your boy, Hold No Honey. Listen close. Oh, Baba.
You went
I
over
don't
there
know
for
why
no
y'all
reason playing
can't
with this
hear it. Let
crazy
me
nigga.
bag it
Like
up.
this nigga ain't got a voice.
I don't know why y'all can't hear it.
Gotta figure out your shit. Maybe the bitch right, maybe she wrong. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. So we can take a week, 2 weeks, 2 months. I don't give a fuck how long, and we can figure this shit out every day on the internet. I ain't tripping. Hey, I ain't tripping.
Man, look, y'all crazy.
Did you catch it, Doug? How long it been? 18 months? How long it been?
Man, come on, bro. What the
Hey,
hell?
bro,
What the fuck, bro?
Hey, bro, what you mean? Because obviously you ain't going to court because you was going to court. Every time you go to court, they gonna let us know you going to court. So
I can't go to court for immigration if I got an open
nah,
gun
when
case.
it comes to gun case, bullshit.
I can't go to court for immigration if I got an
They
open
will give
gun
you
case.
your time, let you serve your time, then deport your ass out.
Hey, look.
I was doing time before you got off the
Hey,
force.
look.
I don't know, bro.
All y'all gotta do.
Did we pull the case long this?
Man,
We pulled
look.
the case. I
Bro,
got
I don't care about none of your minions pulling no
Ain't
case
no
law.
millions, bro. We got real people pulling case law, bro.
Look, bro.
I mean, did you tell her nah? Did you give up Thug or nah? What's going on? Thug brought you a brand new truck.
Man, you trying to make
Where this
man,
bitch
you
at, my
trying to
nigga?
use me for content.
You should have stopped that hoe
You trying
yesterday.
to use
You
me
know
for
this
content,
shit was
man.
gonna
I'm
get
gone,
fucked
man.
up.
I'm gone. You trying to use me for content, man. I'm gone.
Nigga, you is content, you rat ass nigga. You's a rat, nigga. You told on Thug, nigga. Fuck up out of here. Now, where that bitch at, Dree? Tell that bitch where she got started. Don't come fucking with me. I don't give a fuck. These niggas is rappers. That's all they are to me.
Man,
Whatever they think they know how to do, I've been doing. I'm with that.
I ain't in none of that.
Nah, for real, Dree. That's your homegirl. Did you tell that bitch? Hey, bitch, you went over there for no reason playing with this crazy nigga. Like, this nigga ain't got a voice.
The sound still on mute? Can y'all hear me now? That's crazy. That's crazy. No, it's like, that's crazy. Can y'all hear me now? It's technical difficulties. It's like I got two mics showing up. I don't know if I should. And then when I have them both on, we back. All right, I gotta start reading it all over again. So we gonna first. I started off reading. All right, check this out, cuz. Wacko No 100, right? He claimed he ain't never, ever, ever, ever had a crime partner, right? He also claimed he never been convicted of a felony as an adult. So there he was, just getting on 21 Savage's head about a gun case disappearing. So here we got Wack, who never, ever, ever had a crime partner, right? And he also never been convicted of a felony as an adult. Here he is with a felony charge in 2005. He was definitely an adult. He had a crime partner. So we wonder, what happened to the case, Wack? Let me just give y'all a little of the top. Y'all see what it say. Cash McElroy Jones. Date of birth 4177. Offense date 4/16/05. In the name and by authority of the state of Texas, the grand jury for the county of Wheeler, state of Texas, duly selected, in panel, sworn, charged, and organized as such at the November team, Cash McElroy Wacko No 100 Jones. Hereinafter styled defendant. That means for the rest of this time, when they talk about the defendant, they talk about Ho No 100 McElroy Jones. On or about the 16th day of April in 2005, and before the presentment of this indictment in the county and state aforesaid, did then and there having been convicted of the felony offense of assault with a firearm on the 12th day of May 1994. Let's do a little math. I guess this is the case he always talk about, that he went to the period. He was so, let's see, 1977 and 94. So what's that, 17 years? So 12th day of May, let's see, 12th day of May in 1994, right? Bam. So he was born in April of 77. So yeah, that'd be 17 years old. He always try to holler at 16. So it must not have been too crucial if they didn't charge him as an adult, because that was the practice back then. Wow. So he always say he went to prison as a minor, so he went to prison PC'd up. You just learn so much when you run your mouth so much, Ho No 100. But okay, assault with a firearm on the 12th day of May, 1994, in case number 190014 in Superior Court of Los Angeles County, California, in a case on the docket of said court and entitled The State of California versus Jones Cash McElroy, intentionally or knowingly possesses a firearm before the 5th anniversary of the defendant's release from supervision under parole following conviction said felony against the peace and dignity of the state. So you hear what they say, Texas. He has this charge from back in the day, and here he is, McElroy, in the aforementioned state of Texas, is now intentionally or knowingly possessing a firearm while he's on supervision and under parole following a conviction of the felony that he already was convicted for. All right, he never had a crime partner, right? These are gun charges. He possessed a firearm. They disappeared. Let's see who else was charged on the same day with the same charges at the same time, since he never had a crime partner. What's going on here? How did these gun charges disappear? Okay, it was 2005. This is what happened, y'all. All these charges surprisingly disappeared once he decided to agree to cooperate on the wiretap with the main streets. Pay attention. Don't sleep. Don't slip. On Crip, let's notice. At the top of the page, it's the same information. The only thing different is the name and the birthday. Robert Lee Jones, February 2nd, 1970. Offense date 4/16/05. Now, they talk about his past record, and it talks about possession of cocaine base. But let's get here to the bottom. It's the same thing it said about his brother. In a case on the docket said the court of Robert Lee Jones intentionally or knowingly possesses a firearm after the 5th anniversary of the defendant's release from supervision under parole following conviction of said felony at a location other than the premises that the defendant lived, to wit, a motor vehicle on I-40, Wheeler County, Texas. So, Wacko No Hunted, Cash McElroy Jones, and his brother Robert Lee Jones were caught in Texas with 2 guns. Wacko No Hunted was an adult. He has already told us and sworn that he has never been convicted of a felony as an adult. These cases have never been adjudicated. How did they disappear? While you sweating 21 Savage about his case disappearing, how did your case disappear, Ho No Hunted? And we thought you never had a co-defendant. You know what I find also ironic? I always hear cuz say, man, shit just be popping up in my DM. People just be sending me shit. And I got so much paperwork popping up on my DM on cuz that I ain't even been able to go through it all. I guess we're gonna go through some of it later. But yeah, back on that wiretap, he thought he was slick. Oh, Baba, cuz crafty. They found 6 guns in his house. I think his wife took them. But she couldn't have took these ones him and his brother was charged with. But he ain't never had a crime defendant. But this is how we get to the Drawz Down Challenge. Because cuz not only was on Clubhouse when all this started, he also was on Clubhouse defending Ben Zero with his Skittles allegations, going hard on one of the Skittle members. And then the Skittle member finessed him so cold. Now Ho No Hunted is on Clubhouse with the Skittle member riding against Benzino. Going hard. He has a whole community of Skittle people that he politic with, that he prays, that he very cool with. But this is just his Clubhouse character. So this is what we finna do. Like I said, we got some I'm gonna go to the homie Creek first. Cause he did 2 verses. I told people to do 1 verse, but the homie Creek did 2 verses, right? And we gonna see what he had to say. This is the Drawz Down Challenge featuring Big U, and then my boy Nate Nitty did one too. And they came with bars. Get your submission in because it's gonna be a limited time. That Slink Johnson, what up, cuz? My nigga in the building. It's gonna be a limited time that we take submissions. I think that's what we gonna do. Once we get everybody verses, we just gonna make it a big mashup and upload it and just let it run. You know what I'm saying? And try to go platinum viral on his ass. But this is my homie Creek from Drawz. His quality might not be the best due to his circumstances. I'm going to say less on the situation. Those that know. But this also proved ain't no excuse not to get it cracking. Creek from Drawz. It's the Drawz Down Challenge. Don't get caught with your drawers down. Oh, my mama do like.
Man said ain't so, on my son in a bed low. Sneaking caught up slipping with his booty to the sky, bro. Nigga, how you lie, though? You give it gay vibes, yo. Laid across the bed, want a man between the stars. Whack, Ho No Hunted, want a fade that's running. Man, fuck you, we can gun it, but I know you don't want it. You ain't on that level, stick to bang your naked in chest. Or a nigga change your channel with this infamous gang. It's the Google gang, Google what I do to your man. On behalf of Spider Locust, fuck you too, gang. Me and Doja, bitch, boy, it's over. Better keep it on the swivel, never know when I'm on you.
Don't get caught with the Drawz down. Don't get caught with the Drawz down. Don't get caught with the Drawz down. Don't get caught with the Drawz down.
Snoopy badass and let you catch you tooted or two. Cause we fucked so many times, got a question to do. Shoot your poop and shit all over your shoe. So understand it's better than your fucking cooter is loose. Won't you ever send a threat to any Google affiliate? Idiot, we know what fucking city you living in. Get your Jerry curl blue back to a big wave. I see the day when I'ma catch your ass and it escalate. Nigga play the game when you thought you were safe. California, man, we boot your niggas out of the state. I'm praying for the day I'm standing over your way so I can piss and toss crib to your homeboy's face.
Don't get caught with the Drawz down. Don't get caught with the Drawz down. Don't get caught with the Drawz down. Don't get caught with the Drawz down.
Shout out Do Rock Creek. Go tap in with the homie Drawz Down Challenge going up. This my boy Nate Nitty.
Press 1. To hear important instructions, press 2.
This my
Your
boy
show
Nate
is
Nitty with his
scheduled to
verse.
start in 24 seconds.
Here we go. Drawz Down Challenge. My boy Nate Nitty, he gave it up. That was Creek from Do Rock. Get your submissions in if you want to get on the mashup, the Drawz Down mashup.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds.
When you get caught up, I hope them statements don't get bored up. We them niggas that's wicked, don't need to warn us on one. Out lurking, looking for a vid. Nigga thinking with his dick, that's an easy lick. Kicking the door, notorious is well known. Talk tough, but only gangster on the cell phone. Just know the G's gon' get it in on the mission. That's a fact. Before it's done, they ain't leaving a witness. Back out, running the crib like a trap house. Straps out, can't do shit cause you assed out. Could get you lined by an internet diva. Ain't it ironic how my sister named Mika?
Don't get caught with the Drawz down. Don't get caught with the Drawz down. Don't get caught with the Drawz down.
See somebody asking what's the email. It's scrolling across the bottom of the screen. However, one of the Blue Wrench Mob people, please put the email in the chat. It's Baymac, the number 7 at gmail.com. That's BAYMAAC, the number 7 at gmail.com. Baymac, the number 7 at gmail.com if you want to get your submission in. We finna run these back one more time. First the homie Creek from Do Rock, then the homie Nate Nitty. Don't get caught with your drawers down. Don't get caught with your drawers down. You know he with the laws now. Everybody know all across town. He all bad. Nate Nitty. Do Rock Creep, y'all the first two that got it in. Salute to y'all. Oh, my mama. I know it's buffering, y'all. I'm trying to ignore it. Y'all know I hate that. It gets on my nerves. Do Rock Creep go first. Oh, my mama. Hey.
Don't get caught with the Drawz down. Don't get caught with the Drawz down.
Man said ain't so, on my son in a dead low. Sneaking caught up slipping with his booty to the sky, bro. Nigga, how you lie, though? You give the gay bars, yo. Laid across the bed, want a man between the stars. Whack, hold no honey, want a fade, let's run it. Man, fuck you, we can gun it, but I know you don't want it. You ain't on that level, stick to bang it naked in chest. Or a nigga change your channel with this infamous gas. It's the Google gang, Google what I do to your man. On behalf of Spotter Locust, fuck you too, gang. Me and Doja, bitch, boy, it's over. Better keep it on the swivel, never know when I'm on you.
Don't get caught with the Drawz down. Don't get caught with the Drawz down. Don't get caught with the Drawz down. Don't get caught with the Drawz down.
Snoopy badass and let you catch you tooted or two. Cause we fucked so many times, got a question to do. Shoot your poop and shit all over your shoe. So understand it's better than your fucking cooter is loose. Won't you ever send a threat to any Google affiliate? Idiot, we know what fucking city you living in. Get your Jerry curl blue back to a big wave. I see the day when I'ma catch your ass and it escalate. Nigga play the game when you thought you were safe. California, man, we boot your niggas out of the state. I'm praying for the day I'm standing over your way so I can piss and toss crib to your homeboy's face.
Don't get caught with the Drawz down. Don't get caught with the Drawz down. Don't get caught with the Drawz down. Don't get caught
statements don't get bored up. We them niggas that's wicked, don't need to warn us on one. Out lurking, looking for a vid. Nigga thinking with his dick, that's an easy lick. Kicking the door, notorious is well known. Talk tough, but only gangster on the cell phone. Just know the G's gon' get it in on the mission. That's a fact. Before it's done, they ain't leaving a witness. Back out, running the crib like a trap house. Straps out, can't do shit cause you assed out. Could get you lined by an internet diva. Ain't it ironic how my sister named Mika?
Don't get caught with the Drawz down. Don't get caught with the Drawz down. Don't get caught with the Drawz down.
Oh my mama, Mika, look what you did. You got Big U on the record with a couple of kids. Shit, this might go big. Everybody in the chat all on his wig. He with the pigs. He wants somebody to dig all up in his guts, so he showed her butt. He's a slut, a butt. Stayed in the cut. He might get mad, but so what? No, that's enough fun with cuz. Oh, blah. But, something a little more serious going on, man. Something that we been forewarning about around here. People with this open, active internet proclaiming to be active with these gangs and these Rico charges going around left and right. It's crazy because now Sue Surf, the battle rapper, for those that don't know, a battle rapper, openly claimed neighborhood, rolling 60s. He from New Jersey though. I bumped into cuz one time too with Tiny Drawz. How ironic, at a battle out here in LA at a URL event. Cuz was really with Tiny Drawz. Shortly after it was reported he had got shot online, he had just went through some shit on his side. Shortly thereafter, he was in LA in the gutter, in a grimy little area with some real 6-0s, you know what I'm saying, politicking, whatever. But you see what Quando went through, and everybody was talking about the fact he publicly dropped his flag. I've been amongst one of the only people I heard say, you know, I'm not finna judge his actual cripping by the fact he publicly dropped his flag, is because, you know, any and everybody that's on the internet should be claiming to be inactive, whether you're active or not. You know, I find it real strange that so many people feel comfortable claiming to be active gang members on the internet, with or without the fact that the Rico law is going around. But they've been so successful attaching the Rico to so many different high-profile individuals, I don't know what niggas is thinking about. It kind of make me think, if you got so much to prove about your affiliation on the internet, maybe there's not much to your actual affiliation in reality. No real actual experience, substance. Maybe it is. Maybe it only actually exists on the internet, and that's why you're so concerned with preserving and maintaining the concept on the internet that you with this and you with that. I think that might be the motivation at times. But, you know, better be careful about what you out here saying. They did say that he ain't actually been charged, but his name has come up in one where he could potentially possibly be charged. Hope he don't get charged, but I think we need to take this as a lesson to learn. Stay off this internet with all them extras, man. It ain't worth it. I see you callers, 323-619-757, and the others. But yeah, it ain't worth it, man. I don't get it. Like, even if you are like actively with it and all that, what is the point of trying to prove that on the internet? Please, somebody help me understand that it is illegal. They is knocking Nia's dick in the D-nerd for doing so. If it's not Young Thug, the 9 Trey situation, if it's not who else they got with that? My homie Doctor, probably the most high profile that's not famous. They got him with it. They got Casanova. And now we see you know, that's even infiltrating over into a battle rapper. Y'all better be careful. Takuchi ain't the only Takuchi. We buffering. We gonna rock it out, get to these phone calls. I'm gonna do this for the visual, just so the visual won't be all choppy in the long run. On my mama, we gonna run this, then we gonna get to the phone lines. I see you 310 just joined in. I'm gonna do this. And bam, 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 bam. Oh, my mama is tripping around here.
When it's on, I'm known to keep my pistol on me. On deck in a G'd up fashion. Chrome tech tryna see what's cracking. When it's on, the homies whistle for me. I'm known to keep my pistol on me. On deck in a G'd up fashion. Chrome tech tryna see what's happening. Swear up and down you the homie, but how? Ain't know me but now. Throw me a thou. Taking flight while you shaking the dice. Crack a glass jar, call that breaking the ice. Have to fuck around and find a way to offend me. Now you on the ground on 98th and McKinley. Evidently, everybody ain't born hogs. Just trying to warn y'all cornballs. Bombed on him, then I bled him with a bottle. Bitch nigga never should've said he wanna squabble. We Thunderdome off Thunderbird, then I'll run the bird and the Thunderbird. You heard? Probably should've stopped your gripes. I'm a loke, you ain't got no stripes. And a little homie stomping him out. Jumped him, now he talking about dumping him out. When it's on, the homies whistle for me. I'm known to keep my pistol on me. On deck in a G'd up fashion. Chrome tech tryna see what's cracking. When it's on, the homies whistle for me. I'm known to keep my pistol on me. On deck in a G'd up fashion. Chrome tech tryna see what's happening. Follow me with the hollows out the 4-5 lead. No kite phone, no live feed. In my hand, the contraband of a boss. I'm cautious in La La Land of the law. Been off ever since Lil Merc got choked out. Way back before Big Bo was smoked out. Love for all the homies, time to lead. Baby Jinx, Tiny D, Ron and Riri. Took a shell, got shot up in short range distance. Lil Black got caught up in court. For real? Hell no, they locked up who? It's true, and Blue Rag got socked up too. The case so big, only fit when it's folded. Devoted to young niggas quit getting quoted. Should've known I'ma shoot my shit when I showed it. Shoot it, keep the red dot lit when it's loaded. I'm known to keep my pistol on me. On deck in a G'd up fashion. Chrome tech tryna see what's cracking. When it's on, the homies whistle for me. I'm known to keep my pistol.
323 call on the line. You've been hanging in there quite a long time. We buffering. What's happening with you? What's on your mind?
Hey.
What's Gucci? What's good?
Hello?
Yeah. You live on the line.
Oh, how you doing?
I'm blessed in yourself. Man. Yeah, how you doing, man?
Okay, I wanted to talk about. I've been watching you for a very long time.
Okay, appreciate you.
Okay, I've been watching you for a very long time. I'm 36 years old, right?
Okay.
I came out here from Nigeria.
Okay.
And I was just saying if you can give me some type of advice, right? I watched you for about 6 years.
Okay.
And I kind of fell in love with the clipping. And we started clipping hard. I came out here about 3 years ago to America. I moved to Hottown.
It's Bop, cuz. It's Bop, cuz. What up, hood? Neighborhood. Hey, your voice too famous now, nigga. I know that motherfucker. Hey, I needed that laugh, cuz. What it do, Crip? No.
Hey. The best guy shit, cuz I fucked up into Nigeria.
Hey, look. You said Nigeria.
Hey, Bato, I'm trying to...
Nah, look. Hey, you can't hide behind none of that, bro. I know your shit. Hey, no, I've been seeing y'all politic on the whole, like, wiretap and how Cuz was implicated. I wasn't quite, like, really clear on it. But now I done got the paperwork in my own possession. I see exactly how stanky cuz is.
What's that right now? Can we say?
About this nigga on the wiretap. How you,
Oh yeah, right. Now you got the whole little thing.
Yeah. And I got the paperwork of when he got arrested for the guns with his brother. And the gun cases mysteriously disappeared.
That's when I need to Texas.
Yep. You ain't got it?
Oh, I need that one.
Here it come. It's finna come at you live right now.
Hold on, one second.
All right. I see you 510. I see you. Oh, the homie gone. So 510 area code.
What's up with you, dog?
What's happening, homie? You in the black box?
What's up with it?
I can't call it, man.
Man, just sitting here chilling. This the messenger. You know what I'm saying, from Richmond. I'm just people game what you talking about, man. And it's crazy how a lot of these dudes, man, be talking, but it's hard to stay sucker free in the land of lollipops. You feel me?
Oh my mama, you ain't never lied.
A lot of these dudes, man, that be like industry like that and talking that old wild talk, you know they fuddy-duddy and shit. They come after a real brother, man, try to downplay a real brother, man, and you stay straight. So, you know what I'm saying? Just keep your arrows straight, man. Keep your eyes dotted and your T's crossed and straight up with me, man. You got much love in the day.
Man, I so appreciate that, man. Yeah, you know, we got to realize, face the fact, and continue to remember that real is rare. So, you know, in the crowd, more likely than not, we might not get the popular vote. We got to be comfortable with that and stick to the script, man. When you sticking to the script, it's a lonely road, you heard?
Yeah, that's what the dude Smart be talking about.
Who is Smart? Lace me up.
Yeah, he be dropping jewels. He was saying how he had a deal with G-Unit, man, and they wanted to mess with his booty.
Oh man, nah, for real?
They like, yeah, Smart on YouTube, man. I be checking him out. He be dropping some real shit. He say he had a deal and they wanted to fuck with his butt. The G-Unit.
Wow, bro. Wow,
he quit fucking with him after that.
Wow. Smart, huh?
Because real hood dudes. He run up on there and they're chilling like they real down and shit on some real street shit, but really they be telling in their songs on real brothers that's out there handling their business. But he say how they be slipping shit in niggas' drinks, man, trying to get them fun and beat them ran through them, man, and show them the taste.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I'm like, bro, you don't know me? And then he was like, Norvell? I'm like, yeah. And we went to like junior high school together. So the whole time he sat in this meeting, he knew that he was in a meeting with Spider Low. So as he was leaving, and I like said, hey, I'm Norvell from junior high. He was fucked up because he like, damn, Spider Low is Norvell, my childhood friend, whatever. So now his interest from the meeting shifted to like, yo, what you been up to? Kind of like, why your shit ain't booming better? What you need? I know a few people, and one of the people he introduced me to, well, the first and the only person he introduced me to was this dude. And the dude, when I met him, he had two little daughters that was like the ages like 2 and 3, and he had a full, sideburns, goatee. He shook my hand firm, and he was introduced to me as a publicist. And he was letting me know his resume and what he could potentially do for my career. And so in that first little meeting, I got an indication that he wasn't quite straight because of this one thing he said. He had these little daughters. They were very young, but he was like, yeah, I'm going through a divorce right now. He said, my wife got 17 personalities and 15 of them can't stand me. And right then and there, that sounded like he one of them kind of people. But that was the only indication I got. I'm like, damn, that don't sound like no real nigga shit. So, bam. So that was the first meeting. So we exchanged information. And the first time he actually came to the studio to politic with me and try to build upon a potential, career going forward, he came to the studio. I had a gang of homies in there. So, you know how you got the big studio chair, the big black leather chair?
Yeah.
The first thing he did that was kind of like, okay, he sat in that motherfucker Indian style, like holding his ankles, with like the bottom of his feet was touching. So we in there like 9, 10 deep, just smoking, talking shit, recording, doing whatever we doing. He sat up in there like an hour or some change, and he finally like took the floor. And he was like, yeah, I've been here for this long, and I'm gonna tell y'all, you don't know when you offended the wrong person and got the door closed in your situation that's gonna be closed forever, because it's a word I heard too many times tonight that y'all gotta get totally out y'all vocabulary. We like, what word is that? And he said the F word. He said, you don't have no idea. It could be the most masculine, hardest, streetest, gangster dude in your situation that got offended because you just being comfortable assuming everybody thinking the same way, and they already done X'd you out because of your position on that subject. He like, then he went on to like explain to us about how many celebrities he knew that was actually, you know, with the get down. He told me about the ones he believed weren't. Man, he told me, I swear to God, y'all, I just ain't the type of person just do anything for some clicks. But if I could share a very honest story he told me about two of your most famous hip-hop rappers that we all know as a duo, who are apparently a couple and have been for years, it would blow your mind. But he shared all these things with me without saying that he was one of them, right? So, but it was like he did a gang of little sweet shit. So it's like, damn, what's up with Cuz? And then after the meeting, he laced us up, talked about what he could do as a publicist. As soon as he left the studio, he called me and he was like, okay, I made myself real transparent tonight. Whoop-de-whoop. I did that intentionally. That was his way of letting me know he wanted them. So I'm like, hey, check this out, man. I'm not trying to do no business with nobody and get my image crossed up and have nobody thinking this, that, and the other. And then he countered with, you know, full understanding and explained to me how, you know, manipulating and maneuvering through this industry to get through certain doors, it's a plus having somebody of his nature on the team, and he would never compromise my image, my character through our affiliation and association. And I moved forward with him as my publicist for a short time. It didn't last long, but that is very true what you're saying in general. I can't agree with or deny that went down with them people. I ain't never crossed no direct situation like that with them people where I could say I believe that. I've had experience with them extensively, and that seems far-fetched. I don't know what the nigga name is. You said his name again. What you said his name was?
Smart.
His name's Smart. Look it up on YouTube. He on there talking. He on that Mal Popper show.
Oh, okay. Now I seen a dude in that barber chair.
He breaking that shit down, and the other information was like, all right, a few people went to some meetings, right, but they was there, and at the same time they got deals with these prisons. So as soon as these dudes saying the wrong thing and catching themselves up, they could send them to prison. They got contracts with the prison, so the prisons, you know, they already making all the money. You feel me? So there's a lot going on in real brothers, man. You know how much talent out here in the street, man, that don't need no industry? You feel me? Right. So it ain't like they got the rawest rhymers and stuff like that, because there's a lot of us that could say some real shit and cause controversy. But we'll be real about it.
Rhyming raw.
That's what we got to do. We got to call shit.
Rhyming raw is
we
not.
We got to call shit for what it is.
Rhyming raw doesn't seem to be part of the marketing plan strategy at all. The requirements. That's the game. Is way far from that. It's like the dope.
Every time, if you rhyming about trying to wake our people up, they don't want you.
Right. Definitely. That's against
they
the agenda.
They don't want you because they're in the fear of a black planet, and all the time the planet it's just gonna go back to how it was anyway. We just got to be ready to grab the torch and keep running.
And what you mean by go back to the way it was, back black?
Yeah, back, you know what I'm saying? We was the richest on the planet. We still the richest without the material because we supposed to know the planet. So as soon as we start touching that on some stuff like X-Clan back in the day, see, I'm 47. I grew up on that old school when they was teaching lessons in the music and shit, man.
I can't believe you said this because you just triggered a very recent thought I had as recent as last night. And this line, I don't know where it came from, but it was in my head all night. And it was, I never had to run from the Ku Klux Klan, and I shouldn't have to run from a black man. That line was in my head last night. Whatever.
That's
Yeah,
how
you
it
gotta
goes.
call through the
We
thing
used to
now.
be
I ain't
around the
on
brother
stream
Scary X up out of Oakland. He got some shit too he be talking about.
Yeah, hey,
So,
I ain't heard
it's
nobody
a lot
mention.
of-
I ain't heard Ascari X be mentioned in years, but we done played High Tonight on this channel and all that, right here in the black box.
There you go.
Yeah, Baba.
Hey, if all us riding and bumping stuff like that, then we'll be looked at crazy.
Oh yeah.
See? But it's cool. It's cool. They want you to pay for stuff that's talking about doing harm to us.
You never lied. You
Because
never
every
lied.
time you hear something, every time you hear something about I'm gonna do this to this nigga or whatever, what other people known to be called niggas. You feel me? So we gotta understand the science and using these words that we use and start using messages like the slaves. The slaves was more together than we are today. That's just real.
Yeah, I know we had a disadvantage by not having our own language. All our counterparts, everybody else that is in this society that is not us, outside of the whites, they have their own language, and we utilizing the language. Either our oppressor knows our language or we only know their language. I'm not quite sure of which way it is, but that's all we got is a language that they can understand. And everyone understands the only language we have.
And another thing, like you be saying, how dudes be false claiming shit, right?
Right.
Really, they be paying them dudes meal tickets, man, to tell on real brothers trying to eat and feed their family in the street, though, on the cool.
I know
all the language, the different.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the game is always exposed, bro. It's no secrets. There's no secrets. It is very. It seems it's like almost impossible to even live a life of crime, especially with cameras. Like it's like almost every time you hear about a violent or a drastic situation, some type of footage shows up to show it. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, they got shot spotters all over Richmond and Oakland, everywhere. Vallejo, Sacramento, they got shot spotters everywhere.
So the police know right where to
down
respond to. When the shots go out, the police know right where to come. Right. That's what you're describing.
But yeah, I see your email. I'm gonna shoot you an email and stuff so we can chop it up in another way, bro. Cause you solid. You always been solid to me, man. Everybody that I fuck with in the Bay, they play your shit.
Oh man, I appreciate that, man. Shout out to the Bay. We call it LA to the Bay. My mama, much love.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. Hit the email up,
All
man.
right, I'm gonna holler at you, bro. Stay solid.
Yep, back at you. Just because he gave it up for the Bay like that. I thought you was gonna call back, ODM. I'm gonna have to do this one time. Shout out to the Bay Area ambassador, the OG legend, 40 Water.
I love you. I know I love you. I'm glad I found you. I love you. I'm glad I found you, baby. I love you. I know I love you. I'm glad I found you. I love you. I'm glad I found you, baby. I love you. I know I love you. I'm glad I found you. I love you. I'm glad I found you, baby.
If it ain't love, somebody please explain why Miss Jane the only thing that can ease my pain. I need some peace of mind. She frees my brain, hold the smoke till I choke and it frees my brain. With the green, I maintain my cheese exchange. I serve these trees like keys of cane. Moon rockin' Bubba be the bomb. Oh, geez, insane. Can't refrain from them seedless strings. Feeling like this can't be love, but then it must be. Been high as fuck every time the police bust me. Every time I walked in the court in church house. Below 7 grams right before I work out. My bud heads know just what I'm talking about. Kool-Aid and Calypso, trying to kill the cottonmouth. Dewey off the Louis, I be carried away in LA. I be on that Mary J every day.
I love you. I love you. I'm glad I found you. I love you. I'm glad I found you, baby. I love you. I love you. I'm glad I found you. I love you. I'm glad I found you, baby.
Chasing a dream, doing my thing, sipping his heen, smoking his green, trying to come up, stacking the buck, hoping and wishing, for a little bit of luck, raising myself, no food on the shelf, trying to survive, without no help, where I reside, the cards is dealt, gotta be a shark, not no smell, every minute of my life, every day that pass, in the middle of the night, Lucifer harass, cause I'm living fast, trying to have my cash, expired tags, pushing back, reading the Bible, the King James Version, trying to recite them, cause I'm urban, thumper it up, 30 slugs, some people hate me, some people show me love,
You. Available on all digital platforms. Featuring E40. Real Near Radio is what's going on, man. What was the let me see. It was something else current that was on my mind that I thought we would get into if we had time. But now y'all seen the rapper, cuz he got the name kind of like the homies Osama. Shout out to the homies Osama from the East Side, running it up right now. LA's finest, most popping, up and coming artist. But this dude name is like Tazo. His name real close like the homie name, and it ain't the homie name, but it's close to it, right? So apparently, think he was in New York, but he was in an Uber, cuz, and they got video of this cat in the Uber, just got out the Uber, right? And I think he from Chicago, but it look like he in Queens, New York. He on live, and he kind of talking his talk, going big, doing his stuff, claiming to be the king of Queens, New York, which it wasn't in some energy of like it was extra. It was like, you could tell he must have been with some solid cats from Queens, and it was just like he was having fun. Like, man, I'm out here, man. A Chicago nigga out here. I'm the new king of Queens. Ooh, he having fun, enjoying himself, talking shit on his live, bro. And then in the distance, you can kind of pick up or gather that the police coming. I think you can hear the siren, but he say, like, look at 12. Boy, they pulling up on somebody. And it's fucked up because he don't know. They coming to holler at him. It's Lil Zay Osama. That's cuz name. All right, yeah. So he like kind of like clowning, making light of the fact that the police is popping up on the scene, and kind of like insinuating and assuming that they coming to get at somebody other than himself. However, they pull up on him. When they get at him, they gaffle him up. Why he on live? Cuz this nigga was getting arrested because he left his burner inside of an Uber. It's my thing, bro. You can't knock nobody for, any mindless, blank moment of thought, of a lack of thoughtfulness, or just a thoughtless moment can happen to anybody, right? Drop something, whoop, whop, bam, bam, bam. Can't, damn, fucked up. That's one thing. But I want to say, cuz, any nigga out of town with a yapper, right? It's that serious for you. You away from Chicago, but you in New York, out of your element. But it's so serious, you feel like you got to have that on you, right? If you are mindless enough to leave it behind in an Uber, cuz, I like to suggest you should have never had it. And, okay, you left it behind. How much time do a real nigga get before we say he had no business having it, before he supposed to realize, oh, damn, I ain't got my thing on me. I'm way in New York. I got it for a reason. I done jumped out the Uber. I don't have it on me, cuz. Here I am on live, out on the block, claiming to be the king of Queens. Don't really know nothing, much about where I'm at, because I'm not from out here. So I got my thing on me for a reason. What reason did he have it on him for if he didn't have it long enough for the Uber driver to find it, find the police, come back to where he dropped him off at, catch him out there on live? You think about it, man. What was your purpose of having it if you didn't realize you didn't have it? That just indicates to me that you had it for no reason, man. Mama. It's like, wow. Then I believe they say the thing had a switcheroo Rudy on it. And New York, for one, has some of the most strictest gun laws known to the country. I think they have mandatory sentences. I know a lot of high-profile artists that went to jail in New York for guns and had to do that time. I believe Lil Wayne, Prodigy, and Mobb Deep. I remember being in New York in a 16-passenger van. I've told the story before, and we got pulled over, and there was a pistol in the van, and the owner of the pistol, shout out to T. Biles, he was in the van with us. He had his registration and all his legal shit for the gun, although his permit didn't allow him to carry in New York and a few other states. However, he had a permit to where he can go to the airport, declare his weapon, they'll take it, and we land where we land, they'll give him his gun back. And, you know, he was part of the security detail when we was on tour. And when the police swooped up on the van, they found the pistol, which was in his name. He was in the vehicle. Regardless of how illegal they deemed that, they didn't just deal with him. They took all 15, 16 people in the van to jail for that one pistol. To the extent that, rest in peace, Chris Lighty, he showed up on a location. We had just left the venue. I think it was Madison Square Garden to be exact. We had just left, and it was the hip hop police. It wasn't no uniform police. These niggas jumped out in like unmarked cars with football jerseys and fitted hats on, drawing down on us with like hip hop looking chains, but it was badges on them. Like, I'm surprised they don't get in most shootouts, because they jumped out looking like the street niggas for the most part. So, the first move somebody did in the van, one of the road managers or somebody, was to call Chris Lighty, because he pretty much the chief boss of most things at this time, and especially in New York, where he probably has more influence than he has other places. He was able to come from the venue and show up to the scene where we was all being apprehended by the police. 15, 16 people from this one pistol. And, you know, Chris Lighty kind of like high power. He called himself walking up on the scene and bogarting on the police like, these my artists, you finna do this, you finna do that, they ain't not supposed to be out here, you finna let them go. And the police like him up so quick, next thing you know, he was right against the van with us, arrested, going to jail. They took him to jail. We all went to jail. Everybody had to spend a night and go see the judge before they got out. Oh, mama. One thing you can say about them at the time, though, they didn't send a nigga in there with no public defender. They had a lawyer on deck for us. But I'm going to tell you how cold a nigga Chris Lighty is. We wake up in the morning to go to court and all that. He ain't nowhere to be found. That money moved mountains. Chris Lighty got about that thing. Chris Lighty had on like a white shirt, like, you know, you go to church or a funeral or a wedding, and you just got a regular white shirt, just a white shirt, cause a church shirt, a dress shirt, regular white shirt that you gonna wear a tie, some slacks with. Cause you used to wear them kind of white shirts, so they don't feel no different, don't look no different, but the shirt will cost $1,500, shit like that, like damn. But he got about that thing. But yeah, New York don't play with them guns, and they don't play with them gangs and them old organized crime. They say cuz had a machine gun with a switch on it in an Uber, jumped out. Not only did he jump out, make a fast move, and leave it, cuz I seen for a fact it was a long time he was without it and didn't even realize it. Oh, bye.
Lil Murk. Not a gang of birds, but the third served the Lil Word. Sticky shit, every time he lit his big. Politicking with his clique, trying to hit the biggest lick. Problem with the hood, we gon' have to see to that. It was Baby Jinx, Tiny D, me and Black. To be from EC, can't explain how it felt to me. Lil BT nicknamed himself Looney. With Big Wine on the 5, getting hella faded. Heard that nigga ain't survived, so we celebrated. On a mission with the homies, or if by my lonely. Niggas know me, always got the pistol on me. Shot his way on the set, they ain't quote him on. Never lied, every lyric you can quote him on. Diamond shining, rhyming with my rollie on. Money long, kinda like a Coleon.
I remember when a nigga first got turned out. I remember crocodile blood in the blood out. I remember coming up in the stove game. Now niggas only know about this whole game. I remember when a nigga first got turned out. I remember crocodile blood in the blood out. I remember coming up in the stove game. I remember.
My mama, some shit you just can't forget. Like some of the young niggas used to claim to set. Same time, some of the homies used to bang young. To this day, me and Herb trade the same guns. East side, niggas know about that 7 gang. Central to San Pedro, sold up on everything. You ain't heard, 93rd to the Sin. Ain't nothing new, neighborhood, this what it been. All the Sherm homies hitting in the hood. Fuck the function off soon to get to getting good. A party ain't a party without a little drama. In the parking lot, hollering at Lil Mama. Say my name next to Johnny Ray, Baby Dre. Soul 1 and 2, Big Snake from 88th. For death though, I died for I surrender. Shit was evil on the east side, I remember
when a nigga first got turned out. I remember crocodile blood in the blood out. I remember coming up in the stove game. Now niggas only know about this whole game. I remember when a nigga first got turned out. I remember crocodile blood in the blood out. I remember coming up in the stove game. I remember.
Hey, y'all know what? I think I might have figured something out. Who know what this means? I got this message running at the bottom of the screen. You see what it says? It say encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding P, but then it says drop frames 4697 10.5%. So even when the thing is solid green, it seems we having a choppy situation. So do y'all know what that means, or how I can go and turn down the video settings, or what it means to use a faster encoding P? I need somebody to help me with that on the technical difficulty, so we kind of smooth this out. Showing love from DC. Salute the Spider. Salute the DC, man. And all the areas tapping in from. We had a troll in here. I see y'all got on the troll. Google gang, the Blue Wrench Mob be active. That's one thing I can say. I can appreciate. I ain't got to worry about the trolls, because the Blue Wrench Mob be on them. On my mama. SPI, you know you wrong for those songs. What y'all talking about? The Drawz down? Let's run them again. Since the energy around here is not really going two-way with the dialogue, and I done exhausted most of my monologue, I guess we're going to go ahead and let Creep and Nate Nitty do their thing one more time. Don't get caught with your Drawz down challenge. If you're trying to be part of the mashup, we're going to do a big mashup. I don't care if it's 10 minutes long. So what? Everybody that got bars that's dope enough, we're going to put it on the mashup and upload it. Don't get caught with your Drawz down. And Big U was on the hook, so we trying to go platinum. I don't think Cuz ever performed on a record. I think this is historical. We got the legendary Big U doing the hook on the record. And don't get caught with your Drawz down. Shout out to Miss Mika the Madam for making it all go down. What are you using for your broadcasting software? It's OBS. I'm getting that message through the OBS program. Yes, sir. But here we go. The first two submissions, the homie Creep, he done sent me another version of his record, and he said he did some more ad-libs. I'm gonna try to do him a favor and swap out the one we got on there for the updated one. I'm pretty sure he'd prefer that. Let's see if it works in real time. Yeah, it's going straight through. So you see that thing is being choppy again, huh? Damn. Little cat, okay. I'm gonna screenshot my settings, mimic those, and that should clear you up. I'll tap IGDM in about 15 minutes. Hey, bro, I don't got an IG. They took my IG, but you know where you can send it? To the Baymac Biz IG. Type that IG in there for me too, Nicks. Either there or the Baymac Streetwear. Either of those two, I can get a message there. I'm gonna have to utilize that for the moment, or you can email it to that email that's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. You dig a lies? So I can keep my bar green. At first, I thought the only thing that could mess up the thing was the internet connection. So you telling me that not only can the internet connection affect the damn, that little thing didn't show up, creep, whatever format that was. That thing ain't playing. Let me see. Open. Oh, it's gonna play in a QuickTime player. We'll play it from here. That ain't clear. I should load it in, though. You know what? We ain't gonna do that in real time. We gonna run with the one we ran. We'll do that on the back end a little later. Oh, my mama. Here we go, though. Creep from Durock starting off. However, the Drawz Down Challenge. The only reason I'm playing his first because he did 2 verses instead of 1, and the homie Nate Nitty came with 1. But Nate Nitty was the first to submit in the Drawz Down Challenge. Get your verses in. Baymac, the number 7 at gmail.com. That's Baymac, the number 7 at gmail.com. I see your message, the messenger. I'll check the email when I get a chance.
Don't get caught with the drawers down. Don't get caught with the drawers down.
Man said it ain't so. On my son in the bed low. Sneaking caught up slipping with his booty to the sky, bro. Nigga, how you lie? No, you give the gay vibes, yo. Laid across the bed, want a man between the stars. Whack hole, no honey. Want a fade, let's run it. Man, fuck you, we can gun it, but I know you don't want it. You ain't on that level, stick to banging naked in chats. Or a nigga change your channel with this infamous gas. It's the Google gang. Google what I do to your man. On behalf of Spotter Locust, fuck you too, gang. Me and Doja, bitch, boy, it's over. Better keep it on the swivel, never know when I'm on you.
Don't get caught with the drawers down. Don't get caught with the drawers down. Don't get caught with the drawers down. Don't get caught with the drawers down.
Snoopy badass and let you catch you 2 to the 2. Cause been fucked so many times, got a question to do. Shoot your poop and shit all over your shoe. So the standards better be your fucking cooter is loose. Don't you ever send a threat to any Google affiliate. Idiot, we know what fucking city you living in. Get your Jerry curl blue back to a big wave. I see the day when I'ma catch your ass in it Escalade. Nigga play the game when you thought you were safe. California, man, we boot your niggas out of the state. I'm praying for the day I'm standing over your way so I can piss and toss crib to your homeboy's face.
Don't get caught with the drawers down. 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 Don't get caught with the drawers down.
When you get caught up, I hope them statements don't get bored up. We them niggas that's wicked, don't need to warn us on one. Out lurking, looking for a vid. Nigga thinking with his dick, that's an easy lick. Kicking the door, notorious is well known. Talk tough, but only gangster on the cell phone. Just know the G's gon' get it in on the mission. That's a fact. Before it's done, they ain't leaving a witness. Back out, running the crib like a trap house. Straps out, can't do shit cause you assed out. Could get you lined by an internet diva. Ain't it ironic how my sister named Mika?
Don't get caught with the drawers down. Don't get caught with the drawers down. Don't get caught with the drawers down. It's crazy because the Nate Nitty say, isn't it ironic that my sister named Mika, and then the producer, shout out to Silent J, he said he got a sister named Mika too. Either he said he got a sister named Mika, or he was just quoting that line. Now I'm thinking he might have just been quoting that line. What it do? Caller 323. You in a black box with me? What's happening?
What's going on, Spider? Can I ask a question?
Of course, man. But let me tell you something. You start considering this. That what you just did was asking a question already. You just asked a question. But go ahead.
Back when you was with G Unit, did you ever run into Black Child, and did he ever rough you up?
No, never. But I got him in my phone right now. If I call, he'll probably answer.
Oh, you know Murder Inc. people?
I know Black Child. Let me see. I'm just going. He may or may not answer. Let's see. I don't know. That was a
You ain't beefing with Murder Inc.
Beefing? I don't do no beefing. Are you a?
Please leave your message.
Are you a agent? Beef? Beefing? Beef? You know, it has something to do with violence and harming people. I don't do any of that.
So you must have went in G Unit then.
All right, big homie. Say less. My homie Rosecrans Corey in this thing. Hey, it's crazy. We was politicking the other day on the Get Down, Corey, and we was like, ooh, wop, 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 wop. And you know the ladies is, it ain't even the whole kickoff over there wasn't even really woo wop, 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 wop. It supposed to be woo wop, 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 wop. It's crazy how a little bit of misinfo can have, woo. It's crazy, boy. You seen any of that footage circulating associated? That's all I can say on the subject. You dig a lies. Oh, baba. Hey, you know what? That's a good thing, y'all. Next time we get a Queerdo caller, that's what we gonna do. I'm gonna give y'all the number. Oh, my mama. I'm glad you said that. VC Ram, do we need to blow up this line? I mean, you just earned the blue wrench with that ingenious idea. Bam. I've been noticing you be active in here anyway, but that just let me know you got that blue wrench mind frame on my mama. That'll be real slick, guys. For you to next time we get a Queerdo caller, that's gonna be our routine, y'all. We just give up the number, and to whoever got time, y'all can just let it go. Oh, mama, you dig a lies? Don't get caught with your drawers down. Anybody in the chat think they gonna be submitting a verse that hasn't submitted one yet? I got a few people already sending me messages saying they're gonna send one, but has anybody else who hasn't said they gonna send one think or decided that they gonna send one? Appreciate you, VCR. Oh, my mama, that's your name, VCR. ABS, what's up? You gonna shoot one in? It wasn't anonymous. All the numbers show up, Jamie, but it ain't no names or nothing. They all anonymous. It's just the phone number. So I always felt defenseless against trolls. The only number that I don't call are the numbers that's all ones, because I know we got a reoccurring troll that calls from that. Yeah. Oh, my mama, I'm glad to hear and know that, bro. On Goddard. The nigga actively avoid areas he real normally be in, but he ain't in them now. But hope all the clarity comes so we can figure it all out. Oh, my mama. But I forgot what I was saying. I ain't even playing. On my mama. My verse coming. Big G to Loke Johnson. Come on with it, man. I can't wait to hear it. I'm VJ Keyway. We in the black box. So you know it ain't nothing. No need to force nothing. While we in here politicking. Yep. Call they weirdo eating ass B-nack and feeding with they Steve Noopid eating ass. On my mama. Have everybody have some time. Everybody has some time to everybody look. Remember I told y'all about the call. These are the calls we can do it right here. Let me show y'all. That's crazy. No, this a troll. We don't do nothing with these. A few times it was like somebody with respect from overseas. But now it's always one of these queerdos. Can y'all see that? See, look on the screen when it show up. Oh, this so I can know if y'all can see it. Look right here. Look. Y'all see that? We don't answer them. He'll stay waiting the whole time, too. And as soon as you answer, he on some bullshit. He's a coward. A caller that refuses to identify himself. Speak your mind so we can let the people hear what you got to say, queerdo. But you got to identify yourself. We not letting you go out with that old bullshit number that we can't call back. Nah. Nah, I know what's up with him. He'd have been too consistent. I can almost guarantee you who that is. Know what he gonna say. Yeah, he hung up. Yeah, we on to you. Oh, my baba. That queerdo called my phone and all that. He got my phone number off IG. Called my number from a million different numbers. I had to put on my phone that unidentified numbers can't even call my line. So if you ain't stored in my phone book, you can't even call my phone. It's just gonna go to voicemail. He tried 1,000,000 times before he figured out it was a waste of time. He still be trying. 5-6 times a day. Oh, queerdo, he calling back right now, man. Oh, blah. I couldn't understand it. Can you imagine being a grown man? Unprovoked, though. It's one thing getting back or doing somebody that's on some bullshit like that because they deserve it. But unprovoked, just finding pleasure in calling and playing on the man's phone. Oh, my mama. He said, I'm watching this live on the Greyhound bus and the people think you're talking to me personally. I'm responding and mind tripping them. What up, Jamie? Where you going on that bus? How many people on the bus? Don't do nothing crazy on that bus, Jamie. Behave yourself. Don't do like you did last time. It's not going to be that long a ride, Jamie. Breathe in, breathe out. Count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. There you go. You way in Canada. Okay, yeah, don't do that. Don't do what you did last time. It ain't worth it. Remember the bail money. Remember the probation. It's not worth it. All the time off work. Think better. Let me play something. This is a throwback. Let me play. It's dedicated to you, Jamie. It's so you don't do nothing wild on the bus.
She say she got a dude, but I bet she do dirt. And that low-cut shirt and that see-through skirt color. Nails, purse, and shoes the same. Tell me the cell number and the username. She knew the game. I was kinda new to game. Typed it in for me. Just learned how to use the aim. Matter of fact, how you get back to the Yahoo?
Here, let me do it.
Okay, cool. Good looking. I ain't trying to blow you up when you sleeping and such. But I don't see nothing wrong with us keeping in touch. Just got your text. About to type you now. Wish you could slide through so I could pipe you down. Accept my apology. Respect your quality. But ayo, getting sick of using technology. On the way to my spot, bumping Justin and Curtis. In love with some nigga, but she lusted for Curtis. I don't care who she stay with, she my female. Say she get wet when she read my emails. Had no idea when she slid the info. The amount of immaculate sex she was info. On her iPhone, staring at my MySpace hook. Say she love how my face look. look on the Facebook. I bumped the Shaniqua, then I gotta aim me. My Paniqua mommy know if she want me, gotta aim me.
Hit me on the aim, hit me on the aim, hit me on the aim.
SPI-LOC 97 AOL. Ain't that? Yeah, AOL. What's yours though? Just put it in the phone.
Yeah. Instead of looking too cute, she drunk a double shot of Grey Goose. See-through skirt and it was knee high. Long legs though, she was 5'9". The club was in the rage, I had to hit the stage. Only a second just to say my hey. And then she walked away. MySpace telephone, now she in my sheet. Hit me on my AIM, I don't care how late. But if you call my phone, I'm MIA. We can type all night. When we meet, we play. On the aim, on the aim. Hit me on the aim, hit me on the aim. Hit me on the aim, baby shoot me your 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 aim. Then it was aim to MySpace, telephones to my place, my place. Started with the aim, it started with the aim, started with the aim, it started with the aim, it started with
Bitches
aim.
see me out in public, blow me kisses swiftly. Cause I'm an everyday subject on This Is 50. Like love at first sight, an instant attraction. She know my aim backwards, we missing in action. If she wanna hang, just hit me on the aim. Baby girl guaranteed to get me on the gang. At the show, bouncers know to let you in the club. You the reason I remix Computer Love. I got a crush on you, a critical craze. Swear to keep you downloaded all my digital days. Say she ain't planning to stay this long. Then I had to fuck around and play this song. I'm on her for every bit of sex I can get from her. Been nasty since 976 numbers. After orals, I'm retarded with the aim. She love me to think it all started with the aim. Aim me.
Hit me on the aim, hit me on the aim, hit me on the aim. Baby shoot me your aim, baby shoot me your aim, baby shoot me your aim, baby shoot me your aim. Then it was aim to MySpace, telephones to my place, my place. Started with the aim, it started with the aim, started with the aim, it started with aim, it started with aim. You texting me, I'm texting you. You sexing me, I'm sexing you. Aim. It started with 3 letters. Yay.
Okay, hit me on the aim. Featuring Eno, aka Replay is crazy because that's hit me on the aim. Of course, as you can hear, the song is dated by the use of the word MySpace. I hate that we so choppy. I'm gonna do some troubleshooting once this is over, but I'm gonna ride it out on these waves like this, like we on the ocean coasting, because this is my devotion on my mama. You see, I done switched up my potion, drinking water. But anyway, tripping on the storyline, it just came to my mind to do this as VJ Keyway while we was listening to that song. That's a throwback. Just look, hit me on the aim. We got together, it was all sweet. She was your boo thing. Just not me personally, but just think about it. You mattered. And I'm just saying, she was 5'9". Everything was great. We hit me on the aim. You hit me on the aim. Guess what? Y'all get caught up. Let's say even fall in love. We got to say fall in love. Everybody fall in love. So just think. Hit her on, you meet her. Social media, bottom line, bam, it's popping, kicking it. Everything going good. You met her online. This your boo thing. And then somehow, some way, you end up here. This is the story, y'all. This is the continuation of that. Oh, my mama.
Of course, I can go back and forth with you, or let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. It's true, I know I'm probably gonna miss you for a minute. I admit it, I'll never forget you. Had nothing but problems ever since I've been with you. Never caught me cheating, never have I hit you. Then again, that's a whole nother issue.
You ain't really with this, is you? There's really no need for you and me to disagree. Let's just agree that we see things differently. Feel free to send another text message dissing me. Your mom sure raised a classy one, didn't she? Appreciate everything that you did for me. Give you my thanks, but never my dignity. Thought you said we wasn't doing this, didn't we? The last dude messed you up bad, didn't he? That's why I always seem so distant. See that your character contains no density, decency, or honesty. That's no diggity. Your word is literally never meant diddly. Of course, I can go back and forth with you, or let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. It's true, I know I'm probably gonna miss you for a minute. I admit it, I'll never forget you. Had nothing but problems ever since I've been with you. Never caught me cheating, never have I hit you. Then again, that's a whole nother issue. You ain't really with this, is you? Just not meant for me. I had this epiphany, not mad, simply feel a little sympathy. Never tit for tat. You can keep the Tiffany's bracelet, face the music, listen to the symphony. I knew I had to say goodbye to you eventually. Connect with you physically, unsatisfied mentally. Thought the whole situation out extensively. Throughout this relationship, you shown no consistency. 1 minute, it's like you're really into me. Next second, it's like you got it in for me. Every incident, you on Instagram instantly. With friends like you, who needs enemies? Of course, I can go back and forth with you, or let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. It's true, I know I'm probably gonna miss you for a minute. I admit it, I'll never forget you. Had nothing but problems ever since I've been with you. Never caught me cheating, never have I hit you. Then again, that's a whole nother issue. You ain't really with this, is you? Misery loves company, that's no mystery. And you way miserable than you wanna admit to be. So I leave you with these memories, good or bad, I know you gon' remember me. I see things others don't tend to see, like all of those suspect tendencies, multiple personalities trying to belittle me. I'm done identifying with all your identity. Of course, I can go back and forth with you, or let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. It's true, I know I'm probably gonna miss you for a minute. I admit it, I'll never forget you. Had nothing but problems ever since I've been with you. Never caught me cheating, never have I hit you. Then again, that's a whole nother issue. You ain't really with this, is you? Of course, I can go back and forth with you, or let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. It's true, I know I'm probably gonna miss you for a minute. I admit it, I'll never forget you.
That's how the story go. First you link up, it was all sweet, E-note singing, beautiful hook, and he off the hook, and it's a chorus. I can go back and forth with you, or let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. It's true, I never forget you. I'm gonna miss you for a minute. Nothing but problems ever since I've been with you. Never caught me cheating, never did I hit you. But then, that's a whole nother issue. You ain't really with this issue. And then, of course, you don't get clarity, you get more bullshit. And I'm glad, I just thank y'all for hanging with me throughout the story, because it started all in sweet and boop, bop, ba, bap, bam. Now, of course, you hear the confusion, the complaint, the disconnection, and you know how you sum it all up. This the end of the story right here. It's how I usually go. Oh, mama, know what I'm talking about?
Drama out. Take that back to your mama house. Shut your mouth, it's just what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth, it's just what I'm talking about. Gone, cut all that drama out. Take that back to your mama house. Shut your mouth, it's just what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth, it's just what I'm talking about. I swear, no more calling or texting or either. Experience has always been an excellent teacher. I admit, I admire the elegant features. Equally flattered by the fact she let a felon intrigue her. It felt like love, I fell in it eager. But after telling them lies, I could never believe her. At one point, really thought we was forever, just like everybody else that used to see us together. But whatever, let it burn. Live and you learn. Your biggest concern has always been what you can get in return. Stay stuck on stupid, overstating your status. Reality TV stars motivating the madness. Just gone. Cut all that drama out. Take that back to your mama house. Shut your mouth, it's just what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Go on, cut all that drama out. Take that back to your mama house. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Yeah, I heard the phone ring and I could've responded just like that was your ring and you shouldn't have pondered. I'm humble, but uncomfortable with this verbal confrontation. Heard what you had to say and deserve some constellation. To pinpoint the problem, it's a combination of your negative attitude and conversation. Playing detective, hacking my passwords, immature. Always make sure you had a last word. Bringing up your ex, trying to compare us. Apparently unaware, but don't care. I find it embarrassing. Face to face, flesh to flesh. Feel no affection or reflection. I can tell we killed the connection. So just go, cut all that drama out. Take that back to your mama house. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Go, cut all that drama out. Take that back to your mama house. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. That ain't cute. Always trying to hit every blunt. Barely wanna get your nails done every month. Look how insubordinate, ignorant, and hard you in. Was you venting or trying to kill me in the argument? Go on, snap the screenshots. Who you gon' show though? Me and your folk don't even talk no more. You the type to convince me I'm literally the best you ever had, and turn around and try to belittle me with that same old sarcastic smart opinion when I'm speaking from the heart like you hard of hearing. Swash nothing to chunk up produce to you and get back to bust the bitches like I used to do. So just go, cut all that drama out. Take that back to your mama house. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Go, cut all that drama out. Take that back to your mama house. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Buffering is getting on my nerves to the point where we'd have been here about 2 hours. I'm gonna go and get on some VJ Keyway, get up out of here, try to do something to like really troubleshoot that connection issue. It really got my energy off. That fact that them colors just bouncing in my face the whole time. But I appreciate y'all that thugged it out with me. The people that's on the phone right now, y'all can go ahead and disconnect. I ain't gonna take no more calls. But if y'all wanna hang out in the chat, that's where it's gonna be at. We can talk some shit. It ain't quite over with. Jeter, gratitude is the attitude.
I go by the name of G5 like this. Look. Nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Fuck your two-step, I do mines like this. Like, nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Give it up, slide like this. Nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Fuck your two-step, I do mines like this. Like, nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Give it up, slide like nigga, get your walk on.
CSP3 never got a DP. Fuck my PO and a PD. Me and G5 did an EP, whole CD5, active like PE, program, point guard, point game, PG, game point, get pressed on GP, just me, solo on the GT, to CDC, free my TG mainline, never been a PC, THC, no PCP, understand, they can't stand me, see, money only thing a motherfucker like me, see, in the bank where a nigga like me be, independent, these niggas wanna be me, steady staring, still can't see me, still in that steel blue, see me when you see me.
Get your walk on, nigga, get your walk on. Fuck your two-step, I do mines like this. Like, nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Give it up, slide like this. Nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Fuck your two-step, I do mines like this. Like, nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Give it up, slide like nigga, get your walk on.
Out here trying to eat, homie. Streets cold, keep the heat on me. Put my trust in the heat only. Ask your big homie, he know me. I can do anything but be phony. Colder than all those that can't be for me. G5 made the beat for me. Said he gon' ride in the beef for me. I'm active, he gotta ride in the beef with me. Swiftly smash anything beef with me. These squares ain't prepared to beef with me. Oh, homie scared to be with me. Bad bitch, swear she wanna be with me. But I bet baby really wanna be with me. Either with me or you against me. Bang since it's the set on Century.
Nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Fuck your two-step, I do mines like this. Like, nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Give it up, slide like this. Nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Fuck your two-step, I do mines like this. Like, nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on.
We getting rich off beats.
Short fuse with the long clip. Think I'ma slip, you fucking with the wrong crib. End of the road, part of the journey. Get up off that gurney, gotta call the attorney. Time is money, mine kinda expensive. You can find me minding my business. Love blind, I see y'all hate me. Sleep with one eye open, heat off safety. Smoking medicated dope in my own lane. Sophisticated scope with the long aim. On one, out here hitting corners. On us, better act like you know, cuz I'm in a function by myself. With number some stuffed inside my belt. Same old loc with a bit more money. So run me my dough and get demo dummy on
demonstrations. Let a nigga try to trip right now. I got situations, baby. Said a nigga doing demonstrations. Beat the box on the bitch like it needed an initiation, baby. Rich blood, strip club, and the bitch hugging me, talking about she loving the thug. Getting me all in the club with the snub with me. Yeah, she heard about the dick and I got drugs in me. Ooh. Cold nigga, turn the bitch a go get it. She gon' leave here a square, return a hoe nigga. Go Willa, front line PI dope dealer. Bottom line, I'm a figure rope nigga. I be sending shit. Burner on my hip, it's never in the whip. Real gangbangers know the manuscript. Got my eye on the homies and I watch the crib. Heavy on my tip, cause niggas is pushing politics. And Dimmer Lane is my affiliation. Let a nigga play the day, I got the situation. I leave a pussy bleed like administration. Stretch a nigga like a limo, give a demonstration. Let a nigga try to trip right now. I got the situation, baby. Said a nigga doing demonstrations. Beat the box on the bitch like it needed an initiation, baby.
Okay, I guess I must have missed the memo. But since I'm here, might as well give a demo. Doctor say, suck to something with my mental. Cause every gunshot sounds like an instrumental. I blow blunts till I'm bronchitis. Tell her put your mouth on the bitch but don't bite it. If I put it in the bag, niggas gon' buy it. Any coast to the streets, then I'm gon' buy it. That from day one, I ain't have to get quartered on. Squeeze you with the needle, we shots like cortisone. So by the cortisone. Watch killers turn snitch and hurt my cortisone. I went to war for any penny they was shorted on. Even they steaks off the place that they snorted on. Reported on by some niggas I supported. Got wiretaps and pics, same phone they recorded on.
Demonstrations. Let a nigga try to trip right now. I got the situation, baby. Said a nigga doing demonstrations. Beat the box on the bitch like it needed an initiation, baby.
Spend it wisely. See, some supposed to wanna see me win, despise me before my eyes. In disguise, ain't got no friends. Mama been advised me, instead of building me up, they minimize me. In the end, all the energy just energized me. On top of the sin and that genocide me. Same time, no kind trying to genocide me. Set tripping days, finished finally. Been behind me, go on, run that business by me. I'm a businessman with a business mind, handling business with a big ass sig beside me. Y'all know me, no sleeping, no slipping. Still hit the streets one deep and go dipping. No retreating, no tripping. Think twice before creeping on crippin'. It's me.
Cause these streets ain't playing fair. Niggas want a problem, we can take it living down that life. Your own homies that'll take you out. I pray to God that I make it out. Down that life. Where niggas chucking up gang signs. Get it cracking in the summertime. Down that life. Nigga, all that shit trick. Everywhere I go, I keep it with. Living down that life.
I handle business, keep my hand on the stizzle. By any means necessary, nigga, I'm a kizzle. The dog and the spider creeping back on the mission. So you bitch ass niggas see, don't act different. You know I'm with it cause I'm down for the cause. Fuck the police, I'm breaking the law. Big drink, big smoke, and some big guns. To let you know, motherfucker, that I ain't the one. And nigga, that but you can call me Dad Dilly, I'm the crib guy. Hard praise in the city, on crib. But see, you better not slip, you get faked down.
You know the lokes is out, the dogs is out. You know them niggas that you let it hate with no doubt. You know it's DAT and the SPI. We represent West Coast to the day.
To live it down the life, cause these streets ain't playing fair. Niggas want a problem, we can take it. To live it down the life, your own homies that'll take you out. I pray to God that I make it out. Down the life, where niggas chucking up gang signs, get it cracking in the summertime. Down the life, nigga, all this shit trick. Everywhere I go, I keep it with. To living down the life.
Man said ain't so, on my son in a dead low. Sneaking caught him slipping with his booty to the sky, bro. Nigga, how you lie? No, you give the gay bars, yo. Laid across the bed, want a man between the stars. Whack, hold no honey, want a fade that's running. Man, fuck you, we can gun it, but I know you don't want it. You ain't on that level, stick to bang you naked in chest. Or a nigga change your channel with this infamous gas. It's the Google gang, Google what I do to your man. On behalf of Spotter Locust, fuck you too, gang. Me and Doja, bitch boy, it's over. Better keep it on the swivel, never know when I'm on you.
Don't get caught with the Drawz down. Don't get caught with the Drawz down. Don't get caught with the Drawz down. Don't get caught with the Drawz down.
Snoopy badass and let you catch you two to the two. Cause me fuck so many times, got a question to do. Shoot your poop and shit all over your shoe. So the stand is better than your fucking cooter is loose. Don't you ever send a threat to any Google affiliate. Idiot, we know what fucking city you living in. Get your Jerry curl blue back to a finger wave. I see the day when I'ma catch your ass in it Escalade. Nigga play the game when you thought you were safe. California, man, we boot your niggas out of the state. I'm praying for the day I'm standing over your way so I can piss and toss crib to your homeboy's face.
Don't get caught with the Drawz down. 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 Don't get caught with the Drawz down.
When you get caught up, I hope the statements don't get bored up. We them niggas that's wicked, don't need to warn us on one. Out lurking, looking for a vid. Nigga thinking with his dick, that's an easy lick. Kicking the door, notorious is well known. Talk tough, but only gangster on the cell phone. Just know the G's gon' get it in on the mission. That's a fact. Before it's done, they ain't leaving a witness. Back out, running the crib like a trap house. Straps out, can't do shit cause you assed out. Could get you lined by an internet diva. Ain't it ironic how my sister named Mika?
Don't get caught with the Drawz down. Don't get caught with the Drawz down. Don't get caught with the Drawz down.
Snakewood Nip Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
Overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done train my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie.
SPI
Can't get close to me.
Folks, they all cost though.
They mad cause they can't be. Everything that they wanna be.